Welcome to the Bold Encourager. I'm Rebecca. Today is Motivation Monday, and today we will be talking about why love is a powerful motivation. So please stay tuned. Thank you for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, please do hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, and it just allows me to get my positive, motivating messages out to everyone. So today is Motivation Monday, and we're going to talk about why love is a powerful motivation. So first off, we all can agree we all want to be loved. So we strive to earn love in all our relationships with others. So everybody on this earth, I'm pretty sure, regardless if they'll tell you or not, they all want to be loved. And sometimes, because we want it so bad, we're always trying to earn that love from other people. And sometimes it's reciprocated and sometimes it's not. But one thing that you have to understand is if you don't receive love for someone that you want it from, it doesn't mean that it makes you less of a person. Love is not always unconditional, and we know this. So even in our family relationships, if something doesn't go, if we don't agree on something in our family relationship, sometimes unconditional love does not take effect. And so it does crush the spirit and the soul when we don't feel loved. But one thing you have to understand is that you are loved, and there is love in your circle of friends, in your circle, in your family circle. So you may not feel love from everybody, but don't devalue yourself. You are loved. And I can vouch because I have gone through those periods and times in my life where I felt unloved by certain people. But I needed to look around and look at the people that did love me and appreciate the love that I did receive from the people around me. So one thing that we can take away from this is love is that powerful that everybody wants it. It's just like a really important commodity to everybody, and we all desire it, and we all want it in our hearts, and we all want to feel that love because there's nothing better and greater than love. Second off, we seek the love from our parents when we were growing up, right? And the love from our significant other when we get older. So we're always seeking love. And so it's that powerful in that sense. Like, it's always something that's sought by you in your early stages of life and when you get older. You're always seeking love, and you want to feel that from either your parents when you're younger, and you want to feel it from your significant other when you get older. I mean, you still want the love of your parents and your family as you get older, but you're really seeking that significant other love when you get older. And so it's something that is sought after, so that's why it's also very powerful. Another thing we can say is we often forget to love ourselves. So, maybe you're not getting love from someone in your life, but you need to love yourself first. And I'm not talking about being cocky and overconfident. I'm talking about just loving who you are and loving you as you are. We often want to be someone else, and we don't love ourselves the way we are, so we're always trying to be someone else. And that is not good. We need to just fully accept ourselves and love ourselves as we are. We're not perfect, no one is, but there is no one like you exactly, so you are that unique individual, and you just need to love yourself as you are. When we learn to love who we are highly motivated individuals. And I think the most important part to be driven and motivated is to love who you are. When you get to that place, you become very motivated. So that is another reason why love is such a powerful motivation. Loving yourself drives you more than any other characteristic will. So take that in mind when you don't love yourself. You need to start speaking affirmations to yourself so that you can learn to love yourself. Another thing is love changes your life. Love changes it. So, when you don't feel loved, you tend to feel kind of depressed and alone in life. But when you feel loved, you feel ambitious, you feel excited about life. Love changes your life in so many ways. It helps you grow as an individual. It makes you want to be better. It changes your aspects, the way you view life. It's just everything, right? So it does change your life. It's a very important part of your life, and it will change your life if you let it in. And sometimes it's hard to let love in because you have to be vulnerable to let love in. But if you want to see change in your life, you have to be vulnerable and you have to let it in. And I mean, just be wise about it. Maybe there's some things, some loves you don't want to let in. Maybe there's someone you've fallen for, but they don't love you back. You don't have to let those type of loves in. You don't have to let that love in because it's not for you. And sometimes you just got to accept it, right? So the love that you let in, it's the love that you know is good for you. And I mean, sometimes you might fall for someone that's not right for you. And you know it, but you continue to go down that pathway because you want it so bad. Don't waste your time. Let love in that will actually grow and do you right. And let it be abundant in your life. Another thing we can say is love encourages you to be selfless. A lot of times as we go through life, we are kind of selfish individuals. But when we let love flourish in our life, we are selfless. We think about the other person more than ourselves. We want to do more for them than for ourselves. And when you have that kind of love where you're selfless, it's just so powerful because it lets you not be all about yourself as much, and it makes you be more about people. You want to be the type of person that just loves people so much that it's so joyful and abundant to let people in your life. And I found a way to just love everybody, even if they don't love me back. Just have it in my heart to spread love, because the thing about it is it's not always reciprocated, but when you are full of love in your heart, it is so fulfilling. And it's so fulfilling to be selfless and do good things for other people without expecting it in return. If you expect it in return all the time, you're not doing it in a selfless manner. You do it in a selfless manner so that people can see that you mean it. And if you always expect something in return, it's not selfless. So let love change you in that area. Let it make you selfless. Another thing is, love can develop and grow the more you put work into your relationships. So love starts off as like a tiny seed. When you meet someone and you feel those feelings for someone, it's not love yet. But it does nurture, as you nurture and put attention to it, it grows. And it becomes a more life-giving love. It just becomes so much more than just the butterflies you have when you first meet someone. It's not just that anymore. It grows with time. It grows with even hardship. When you have hardships in your relationships and you overcome them together, that makes your love grow stronger. So love is that powerful that it doesn't just stay in one place. It grows and flourishes the more you put time and attention to it. It does you so much good. But you have to be willing to nurture it. You have to be willing to water it and feed it, and if you don't, you will not see that growth. But that's what makes it powerful, because you're more motivated to help it grow when you have just a taste of it. So it is such a powerful motivation in that area, because it doesn't stop in one place. It's always growing, it's always flourishing, but you got to be willing to put the work into it. Okay. So another thing is, love overcomes hate. Now, what other thing can overcome hate? Nothing else. Love is the only thing that can overcome hate. We see it now. There's so much hatred in the world. And the only thing that can overcome the hate is the love. We all should be individuals that are representatives of love, not hate. And regardless of what people think or what they support, we need to be people that just love and not hate. Hate is so ugly, and it makes you do some really messed up things. But love makes you do the right thing. And so when you feel, or you're starting to feel hatred, or you're starting to feel a strong dislike to someone that probably would go to hatred, overturn that with love. Turn that hate into love, because it's good for you personally, and it's good for everybody around you. Just learn to love everyone, no matter what, and it will be life-changing for you. Hate cannot become overcome by hate. It just festers more hate. It just makes hate grow more. The only thing that can overcome hate is love. Love encourages you to make sacrifices. And all those parents out there, you know what I'm talking about. You love your kids so much that you would do anything for them. You sacrifice your time and energy for your kids. That kind of love is just amazing to me. You know, it's just, wow. The efforts that parents put forward for their kids, and how much they love them and how much they sacrifice for them so that they can get ahead in life, is just such a great example of love. And even when you're in a relationship and you love your husband or your wife so much, you'll do anything, make sacrifices for them. If they wanted to go, like, let's just say, for example, if they wanted to move somewhere for a job and you had a job, but you really wanted to support them on their job, you would move and sacrifice your own job for their happiness and their career. You know, those are the sacrifices you make in love. You're willing to give up things for another person. And that's what makes it so powerful. If you can give up, you're willing to make sacrifices for it. So love is just another reason why love is so powerful. And kind of goes with being selfless, but love makes you a better person. It does. Like, when you have love in your heart, you're just a better person. You know, you always say, just be better and love. You know, just be better and love, because being angry and resentful will just make you bitter. So the thing that you have to look for is let love make you better. Let love make you better. It's not worth destroying who you are to be angry. The best thing you can do is be better and let love make that happen. And the last thing, and we all know this, love is not guaranteed, but yet you still work to have love in your life, right? It's not guaranteed. It's not unconditional. There are some loves that are unconditional. There are, in some situations, not all, you know, the mom's love is unconditional. There are some there's not every mom is out there that has unconditional love, but there are a lot of moms that do. They just love their kids no matter what they do. And that's not always guaranteed in life. We can't guarantee that. But what we can guarantee is, if you love yourself and you love other people, you will feel love, right? Loved people love people. Hurt people hurt people. And so if we have the frame of mind that we're going to love ourselves and we're going to love others, we're going to be able to reciprocate that through all our relationships. And that will bring you the most fulfilling life you've ever had. Love is that powerful. So that wraps up everything. Love is a powerful motivation. As you can see, there's so many reasons why, and I hope that the takeaway from this is that you will be that person that's an ambassador of love, so that everybody can see the change in the world. We need the change in the world. We need to be full of love, and let's see less hate. Let's make this happen, and I promise you that love is that powerful. It's just so unbelievable. So let's make our powerful motivation spread throughout the whole world, and that way we can see it just happen, and we can know that it started with us. Just one person, just takes one person, and then pay it forward to everybody else, and it will spread like wildfire. I promise you that. So anyways, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate all your support. Please do like this a video if you liked it, and please do comment down below if there's anything you want to comment, whether it be positive or negative. Also, just let me know what you think is powerful about love, why love motivates you. I'd love to hear it. If you haven't followed me on social media, please follow me on social media. It's at The Bold Encourager on Facebook and Instagram. And also, every Monday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I will post a new Motivation Monday, so please stay tuned for those. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. It just allows for me to get these positive messages out to everyone. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope you stay encouraged.